Welcome to another episode of the Kynseed series, and as you can see we're kind of in a different place than we left off, and that's because, well, the game didn't save my stuff. What I actually think has happened was I started a new game because I needed to get somewhere so I could get some music for the last episode, and I think it saved over what we had done because we started off at the point where we needed to go buy the tin bucket, which was a day before the day we had completed. So I've been redoing that. So this is the second day that I've been redoing, but I was doing this and I got a really high score, so we actually got a prize. Prize number 3, so let's pick it up. A Rainstick. Shake it to make it. Alright. Don't know what it does, but let's see. Alright, trigger rain. Ooh, interesting. Alright, I don't want to trigger a rain right now, but that'll be something for us to check out in the future. Another thing I was going to do was try vending again, but this time with more, like our apples costing more. I think we did it for 1 brass, so we're going to try 2. Just to see if that's, will get us more coin. Well, I think I got more than before, because now I have 17 brass, and I think, actually I don't know how much we had at the end of it, but I don't think we had 7. Because now I can go buy our doggy again. Because that's something that was also lost. Let's go ahead and see our doggy. Some other things that I've noticed is I think books are disappearing once I read them, and I don't know that they used to do that. The load screen is broken. Like when you load into going between 2 areas, there's just this really long period of just the game being frozen. Like I thought my game had crashed, but it just is doing that every time I load, so I don't know if it's should be like a loading screen, but it's forgetting to do that while it finishes doing what it needs to. But yeah, there's a lot of time where I'm just waiting and waiting. I feel like our dog's much closer to us now. Oh, of course, now it doesn't crash, but we'll see. So I'm gonna head back to the house. Hopefully it'll be nighttime soon. I'll go ahead and plant our seeds, and then I just noticed our doggy has a little pink butt, but hopefully, oh, woof woof. Oh, there's a thing here. I think we need a shovel. Great, we'll deal with that in the next day, but I'm gonna go plant up the vegetables that we bought and start our new day, where we should have started this episode in the first place. Well, there's more stuff to dig up. Alright. Wait for me, boy. We'll do it next. So Sniff wants to play a ball. I don't have a ball, so I wonder if I can throw an apple for him. If that would work. It's spherical. Go get it. No? Not an apple? We'll have to see about trying to find a ball. Oh, our sibling has something to say. About time, press the left button on the soil patch and select the seed you want to plant, then use the watering can to water them. They need watering daily. Don't let your water bar run dry or they will stop growing. Check on them daily. Don't let father down. Well, I already did that, so let's go ahead and talk to the dog, apparently. No, let's talk to father. Well done, now go plant them on the soil patches. I did. You guys need to go step outside before telling me what to do. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Weather is expected to be mostly sunny with 0 chance of rain. 2 brass to collect. Huzzah! Our sibling is also waking up the wrong side of the bed every day now. Kind of close to a wall. And we're waking up before father because we're sleeping very little, I guess. So let's go ahead and check on our plants. They do need watered. So let's get this guy going. And then the wheat doesn't need watered at all, I don't think. So that's good. And then I think our tomatoes are done. Maybe. Oh yeah. I say tomato, you say tomato, and I say tomato. Same thing when they're written down. There we go. And then, so what should we do today? Maybe go get a shovel. I think we could afford one. Excuse me, puppy. He is, I think, sticking closer, but I think it's actually kind of annoying. For a minute I thought it was nice, but now I think he's just annoying. Because he's getting away with my interactions with things. But otherwise, he's a good boy. Hope we need to water the pig. Now we have a tin bucket, so we don't have to use the poo bucket. Collect some water. And let's go ahead and fill up our little piggy's water pen. There you go, little guy. And then, do you want this apple? Do I need to give you a new one? Here, eat that apple. Huzzah! We finished feeding the pig. What else? In our tasks, which is still in a menu, I don't know. Deliver milk to Mother Hubbard. So sometimes you get random tasks. So let's see about releasing our milk, just right here on the ground. And getting some milk from the cow. So we could go find Mother Hubbard. I don't actually know where she lives. Does it say? Go to Candlewitch Cottage to the far west with some milk. Alright. Far west. I actually have found that... Let's look at the map. World map? So I think she's like over here, probably. But going down, there's a path that goes straight down, and it's a little bit quicker because we were going off to the side, which I think takes us to Northgate, then to Druida's Cross. And if we exit through the south, like this way, we land in Druida's Cross right away. So I'm going to take this path from now on, at least, for a little bit. There's a piece of paper over there, and I don't know how to get it yet. Since we are in the village, though, I will be stopping at the store to see about a shovel, maybe? I assume that's what we need, because he's bringing up, like, dirt piles. So let's go ahead and pop in here. What do you got? Vials. Weird things. Does this help if I turn on... No. Okay. So I do have a shovel. I have a spade, which I think is probably what we need. 5 brass. Okay. And we've got 4 left. It's this ball. Yeah. Let's go ahead and buy the ball. Everyone loves playing with their balls. Just the fact. A druid carving. Glass jar. Slingshot. Sleeper's zest. I don't know if we've talked to this guy, but we haven't in this version of the save. So, welcome to the Vale. I'm not from these parts originally, but decided to corner a hole in the market. Once I had filled the hole, I built a stall and eventually worked my way to where I am today, which is here. I do believe we've talked to that guy. So, now we've got a doggy and a ball. Let's see. Do you want to play ball? Fetch. Nope. Alright. Let's go get it. Get your ball. He didn't want to get it. I think if we use 8, throw, drop, and put away. Hi, puppy. Let's give him a little pet. Throw? I don't know how to play ball with a puppy. We'll have to see it at another time. Ooh, he found something. Alright. Where? Right there, huh? Okay, so let's use 7. Can I dig? I found an old jar. It looks handy for catching stuff. Okay. Cool. Hopefully he can find himself a boat, because I have no way to feed him. Alright, now we're in Candlewitch West. Hello! Got a book? It was an autumn day, long ago. As the harvest moon faded, the master blacksmith, Tin, stepped outside of his front door and gazed at the morning sky. He spied a streak of light that flew into his valley and created a large hole in the ground. Upon investigation, he found a shining gem, which he named the Dew Star. He took it as a gift from the goddess, and so he forged a hoe called the Ultima. The hoe would never get dirty and could make anything grow and sprout seeds. Sadly, it was lost, and the texts never tell any more to this tale, as the references ran dry and the ancient storytellers were obviously lazy, because it's a hot day and I want to take a nap, okay? Somebody got tired. Oh, it's a child. How do? Hello? Bubbly, diggly, duggly, gunky dong. Yeah, that's how children speak. Look at it just sliding around on its butt. Oh, and into the crib. Good kid, putting itself back to bed. Who else? I saw somebody up here. Ooh, there's a lot of people. Oh yeah. This is Edna Teapot. Hello, aren't you sprightly? Yeah. You look sprightly. I was once a kid, in my youth. You have to speak up, my ears aren't the same as since I had them waxed. There's a lot to unpack in that statement, but I'm just gonna walk away. Because you're at the bathroom, so we should probably leave you to your business. Hello? What do you want? To talk. Druida watches you. Make an offering or the darkness be on you. This is Teresa Green. Well, that seems a little aggressive of you. It's not a very nice thing to say to a child. Just saying. Ah, and then Isaiah. One of the twins! One is a sin, two for the bin. You better pray double. Hey man, just because there's two of us doesn't mean we're any more evil than anyone else, alright? Sign? Creator notes 18. Toilets will have another use eventually. I can only imagine what they're planning for the bathroom. Discovered monument stone. Found history of the teapots. So I think we'd be able to look that up if we wanted. But I think we're on a mission. Yes, delivering milk. But I want to check this book down here. So I'm not very good at sticking to what I'm doing. Creator's note. Eventually there will be visual aging for each character. Baby, teen and child, adult, and old states. Pets will have young, adult, and old states. I wonder what state our puppy will be in. Tirnanog is the first of the Fey realms and home to the Purekin. They say it is the land of giant mushrooms, twisted trees, oversized flowers, and glowing pools of sweet water. It is a land of laughter, of nectar, and of good cheer and color. The fair folk that live there flit and twirl and dash amongst the strange flora and make merry pranks as they chitter and fritter and flatter and fly. They say any man who steps into this realm and bathes in the azure waters has his heart refreshed and his love renewed. They say it never rains there, which is probably for good, as many Purekin homes are made of gingerbread. The sign of this is 3 circles together. Some say it represents the 3 tenets of Purekin: love, laughter, and shopping. Wise scholars think this represents the binding of the realms. Tirnanog, the human realm known as Yostar, and the home of the goddesses Opal. Well, why do they get a name that you could say? I like that their houses are all unique and they actually look like they live in them. Hello there. This is Teresa Brown. Welcome, welcome, peace and Druida's blessing on you. Thank you. On our way, though. Hello? Anyone home? Ah, Mother Hubbard. And a dog. Let's talk to you. Greetings, I've been expecting you. I am Mother Hubbard. I suppose you want to know my secrets, eh? Well, you can't have them. I will teach you the basics, though. So if you fetch me a nice cabbage, I will give you a lovely recipe for a simple stew. So I think we're kind of jumping ahead in a quest because I think when we go home, we'll talk to our dad and like tomorrow he'll be like, go to Mother Hubbard to learn how to cook. And I'm like, I'm already there though, so. You need something. Here you go. There you are. Well, a promise is a promise. Interact with my stove and I will show you the basics. Water, cabbage, and carrot. Oh. I mean, yeah, we'll pet the dog, but I'd talk to Hubbard. Nicely done. We'll make a cook out of you yet. Come back in the future and I will show you how to bake. In a future update, I think. Baking is my favorite. The smells. You can beat an egg, but you can't beat a cake. A future update will let you learn this dark art. Alright, but I need to give you the milk. Do you want this? Here you go. Thanks, I've been waiting for that. So we delivered the milk. So let's go ahead and click on the stove. Yes, so this was a little strange. It took me a bit to learn how to do it, and I'm still not super sure. But water, carrot, and cabbage. So you'll see these lines. I think you add them at certain points. So left button to add to the pot. So we added water, and when it reaches this part, you'll add the carrot, I think. And then when it's hit the bottom, because you're trying to time it so that they all hit their line at the same time, I think. Oh, when you're ready, press the right mouse button to serve. Okay, so I didn't do it quite right, I don't think. Simpletons do love to buy village idiots and hungry people. Well, let's just eat it. Let's see if we can try that again. So, oh, we'll need to get some water in our bucket, I think. Luckily, she has some water right outside. It feels like I'm running faster. I wonder if that's a perk the drink gave us, or the soup. Alright, so we got some water. Okay, let's try it again. So it was water, carrots, cabbage? Recipe book. Yeah, okay, close. So water, carrot, cabbage. So we'll probably want to put the water in first, then the carrot, then the cabbage. Alright. Start cooking with E. So we'll add the water. Then about halfway we'll add the carrot. And then when it's almost there, we'll add the cabbage. And press the right button when ready to serve. Okay. So I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Let's store that. Exit. So let's look at our inventory. So now we have a soup, and there's stars to it, so I wonder if how well we time that will change the stars as well as the quality of the ingredients. Those usually have some kind of part in these kinds of games. Let's go ahead and put our bucket away. We're gonna pass out eventually soon, so I'm just gonna stick around and see what we can find. New recipe. The brothy grim requires cabbage, egg, and this. Offal's tench? Alright, don't know what that is, but eventually we'll need it. So if we could fish there. This is cool looking. I bet it's something. Ooh. Alright, a new recipe. Pear, strawberry, and blueberry. The fruits of the orchard. Okay. I see the dog is barking at something, but I don't know what. It might have been that paper. Woof woof. You gonna show me something, or are you just gonna bark? Oh, here's another book. All you need to know about growing stuff in the Vale. Wheat requires no watering. Carrots, cabbage, tomatoes, and wheat have a 3-day growth cycle. Apples, gooseberries, and pears have 2-day, and only carrot and cabbage need watering daily. This book will be written properly in a future build. Thanks, guys. He sure is looking like he's trying to show me something, but I didn't see it. Oop, here's another note. Little houses, little names, places where they play their games. Probably talking about like the little pixies and fairies and stuff. Trying to see if I could find one of the map stones, but not seeing anything. You gonna show me something, buddy? You can do it before night? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get 7 and dig. Found some broken pottery. Thanks, buddy. Wasn't a bone though, so I can't feed you yet. Wonder if I could give him the soup. There's no meat in it though. Just too bad. Ooh, map stone. Alright, let's check out the map. Local map. Very nice. So we're right here now. Kinda looks like we've looked around everything. Nice. It is kind of weird that there is no... I wonder what that is right there. Mother Hubbard, maybe? That there's nothing growing in these crop plots. Oh. I didn't get to see who or what was in that field. So there's a 40% chance of rain today. We've got 6 brass to collect. Give the dog a pet. Try to get the dog to move. Collect brass. I guess we'll talk to our father and see what he would like to say. We need to prepare for harvest. Our old sickle rusted so we'll need a new one. Run along to Jeremy Irons in the village and get a new one. Here is 5 brass. That should cover it. Alright, I can do that. Though I wish you'd group all of this. I understand the money isn't probably there, but, you know, so we don't have to run back and forth all the time. Yeah. Got it just right so we can water both at the same time. Huzzah. And it's raining, so I think that was going to water them anyway. But I was a good child and I watered the plants, so how are these doing? Something is already growing here, so they're not ready yet. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got to get our dog back, but we also have been able to dig up some treasures. We got a Rainstick, which we don't need right now, clearly. And we're kind of exploring what's new a little bit in some of the patches, including everybody waking up on the wrong side of the bed. I think there's going to be... They said there was a new patch on the 21st of this month. So the next time we play will probably be with that new patch of stuff in it. So I'll be talking about what's new. Obviously next week stuff is going to be a little different because of the holidays and Christmas and all of that. And pretty booked on that whole 4-day weekend because both my boyfriend and I are children of divorce. So there's a lot of family to be visiting. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.